My biggest takeaway was the fact that we have everything to help a person with. There's nothing that we lack to help a person get to the next level financially, mentally. I mean, you can build your business credit, build your personal credit, business funding, identity protection, will and trust. I mean, everything that you could imagine, this company has it. So, I mean, just sky's the limit. My takeaway was the fact that we're going to help millions of people.
Okay, so before I got started in this company, I was actually working as a home health aide, and I was pretty much I didn't have a car, and I was going to work, and I was riding an Uber, and then I eventually got me a car, but I didn't get insurance on it, and 2 days later it got totaled. So I was left with a car note at a 26% interest rate. I was paying $430 a month, and I couldn't afford it. I was pretty much getting paid just to go to work. And I found this platform off of social media, off Facebook, and I was interested and I wanted to see if I can the car eventually went into a charge off on my credit report and I needed to get my credit fixed. My credit was messed up. I've let people use my name because I didn't know anything about credit. I didn't have no knowledge on financial literacy and the power of credit. So I reached out and I reached out and then I couldn't afford it. And then 2 months later, I reached back out after I had quit my job. I was holding on to my last check, my last paycheck stub. I was holding on to it for dear life for 2 months, and I have 3 kids. So I reached out and I was just like, I'm ready.
I think not just from this weekend, but just from the company in general. So just to go back, how I came into the company, Antoine, of course, had joined quite a while before me, and he was on my ass like, "Come on, you gotta join, join with me, do it with me, do it." I'm like, "No," because I mean we have 4 children together, 5, but my oldest son is an adult. He doesn't live with us anymore. But we have 4 children at home, all under 12, and I'm a cosmetologist, so I'm doing hair and nails full time, and just maintaining household. And I'm like, I don't, I also have a retail business, so I'm like, I got so much stuff going on. I don't really have time to take on anything else.
Right.
But, being an entrepreneur, you don't have to punch anybody's clock, but that doesn't mean that you aren't busy. So, my time was so tied up. Even though I had the freedom to take off whenever I wanted to, being that I was a cosmetologist, if I take off time from that, then I ain't making no money if I'm not behind the chair. So we happened to go on vacation one time, actually here in Florida. We frequent Panama City Beach a lot. And we were on vacation. And first thing in the morning, he wakes up. He's an early bird. So we're talking 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. He's up. And next thing I know, he wakes me out of my sleep, hooping and hollering. I made money in my sleep. I made money in my sleep. First of all, go to bed. What are you talking about? Just go back to sleep. So I'm like, what are you even talking about right now? Like, be quiet. And he's like, I made money in my sleep. Got me an agent to sign up. And I'm like, it just got my wheels turning because, we're on vacation. I'm not making money because I'm not behind the chair. So I had to realize that it was an opportunity for me to still make money and not be tied to one specific location. And so that was basically the straw that broke the camel's back for me. I'm like, I still need something where I'm still making money, no matter where I am.
To purchase a home, like a big home for my family. Properties, really. I want properties. But help as many people as I can. I'm a single mom. I wasn't taught financial literacy. I was a young adult with a lot of debt. And I was in school. I dropped out because I realized I was going to be in more debt than what I'd be making. And I racked up a lot of student loans and I didn't finish.
Right.
But like being so young and having so much debt and then having 3 children, you just you're barely making ends meet. It's hard to catch up. So this opportunity, you know, credit repair is one thing, but I will say the budgeting tool really changed my life. It really changed my life. I was able to like learn how to keep my money. So that's super impactful for me. Just like helping other people, teaching them. There's so many variables to finances. Yeah, just position people. And I love the togetherness and like, let's learn more and let's teach each other and come together and, you know, family vibes. It's a great company. It's transformational and on so many levels. I'm very grateful.
Well, of course, just like the 84 million families we gotta help, I was one of them. So my credit was bad. I was in a bankruptcy at the time, but it wasn't going anywhere. So I got online. I reached out to this other lady that was actually in the company, but she never responded. I say that to say this: respond back promptly, quickly as possible. So I went and searched credit repair, and Bruce Rochester was the first one that I seen. So his name was at the top, so I looked at his page. He was dressed professional. So, and he was like, he got this humble look, and he is that same person. So everything that I seen is what I got on the call, and he answered right away.
I've been in the company right at 3 years.
What did you do before?
Before I started this, I was working at a plastic company. And they say the apple don't fall far from the tree. My daddy worked at a factory. My grandfather, worked for somebody. And I just found myself working for somebody. But when I was working, I started implementing the knowledge from books and the Rich Dad, Poor Dads, and it made me realize that I needed to, chase financial literacy if I wanted to change the trajectory of my family.
Right.
And I spoke this company into existence because 2 days before I got fired from my job, I talked to Anthony and he told me about the opportunity, and I was like, I'll think about it. I looked over a couple people, but when I got fired, I was like, I'm on my way home from getting fired with my last paycheck they gave me. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna spend the money, so I might as well invest it. And in 3 years, I haven't spent a dime back to the company. Got my personal credit fixed. Been able to get one of my dream cars. Secured my family using my own credit. So, this, and also the biggest thing is I met a bunch of family members that I didn't have at home.
I'm very grateful. I love y'all.
I was tearing up enough earlier today. Come on, don't do that to
I
me.
think Chris had everybody in that crying.
Period. Listen.
This is awesome, man.
I was sitting over here like, no, my lashes.
So like,
But we came
what-
I asked her, I said, my man, I got shrinks in my...
like what part got you crying though?
So, I cried because first of all, it was a vulnerable moment that he made the choice to share with all of us. And that was powerful for me. And I have a son. He is 4 years old. So to watch Savannah go up on stage and give him the love that children give their parents, and no matter what you do, people do any kind of profession and your child loves you. They look up to you, they support you. So now it's up to you to be the example that they look at. What are they watching you do? What are they supporting you in? Are they supporting you in being successful? Are they supporting you in being an entrepreneur? Are they supporting you in your own business? Or are they supporting you in something that's going to be a detriment to your future?
I love
To
it.
their future.
To their future. Yes.
Yeah.
I love your passion. You have passion. That's something that's unique. A lot of people don't have that energy. You have a gift, and if you utilize it right, you could be very dangerous.
Listen, with the right coaching, I am willing to be as dangerous as necessary to get my point across.
You'll be the best host. You'd be the perfect person to host like a presentation.
I would love that.
Wow.
I would never have to tell you to speak up. Nah, that's a gift though. That's really a gift.
I just thank you, Bruce, man, for just bringing me this family and the growth. There's so much more to come. And I'm just looking to just keep impacting, man. That's what it's about, impact.
Yep.
The money gonna come regardless, but impact is what really matters.
Imagine where we're gonna be.
Change somebody else's life.
I love it, man. Imagine where next year we come to the next mansion, and where everyone's titles and positions are gonna be. We're gonna be looking back at this same video and be like, man, I was just an agent. Or I was a field trainer. I was an ESD.
Yeah. For our team, we're gonna set the standards. We're only gonna do the best. So next year we're gonna have a better spot.
Let's go.
Everybody gonna be in a better position. We might run a boat or something when we're done.